Welcome to the Tom Barnard Family Podcast with
co-host Catherine Brandt,
Michael Bryant,
Andy Brandt Barnard,
and Kristen Burt.
No, we just moved. Andy was like that. Well, actually, I was like that first. So I was doing this deal, whole deal. And then Andy was doing this deal. And now Michael Bryant's doing this deal.
Yeah.
We're just passing it down the line, ladies and
doing our
gentlemen.
Harry Carey impressions.
Barnard controls your monkeys. I still loved it. Kristen Burt Entertainment News brought to you by North American Banking Company. Go to nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Kristen Burt, how are you?
I'm doing great, but I want to know how Mike is doing because he's a little froggy today.
I'm doing great. I watched on the plane yesterday, I watched Roof Man, and I watched The Journey with Farrell and Margot Robbie. They are unbelievable in that movie. That is a great movie.
I've heard of Roof Man, but not The Journey. What is that?
It's the great, big, wonderful, bountiful journey or something.
Yeah, that got panned. Like, people did
they're
not
wrong.
like it.
Wrong.
Margot Robbie is coming in hot with Jacob Elordi, though, because they've got Wuthering Heights coming out.
we watched it. We liked it.
Oh, yeah, The Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
was good. I don't
tanked
know why
at the box
everybody
office.
hated it so much.
You know,
The musical, the High School Musical was amazing. When she stands up and starts singing, it brought tears to my eyes.
I know. I liked it.
All right, I don't know this, so I'll have to just open with this. It says here, must have been screaming for the Patriots.
Oh,
Okay, tell me about it. Tell me about it. So how they doing?
What's it like to win?
well, Super Bowl next week. The best ticket is $56,000.
Yeah.
So I think
so affordable. What a bargain.
the podcast should sponsor me. And since Kristen lives near San Francisco, I can stay with her and it'll work out.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you can commute. It's like no big deal between here and San Jose.
Yeah.
or
Nice
San
and easy.
Francisco.
You
for
could
that
stay with my mother-in-law. She's in San Francisco.
Cool. She seems
Yeah.
like a great person.
She's so sweet. She's so
Yeah.
cute. You would love her. I think Dave was teasing me. He's like, now you don't have to squawk that LA's in the Super Bowl. I was like, but New England is. I'm like, I'm always winning.
one. That's true.
I was there the last home game that they played, the playoff, in a suite. It was unbelievable. Ty Law came in and said hi to us. It was fabulous.
You know,
That's the way to go
it'd
to
be really,
games.
it would be really fabulous as if we could win a Super Bowl. And let's say it's been 65 years so far. So, I was thinking maybe one of these days we could win a Super Bowl.
Yep.
I don't know if it'll ever happen.
Dave
Well,
just said, that's my job. And I was like, ha, ha, ha. I'm
There you
ahead
go.
of him.
There you go.
Our quarterback will be in the game next week. Oh, no, he's not. They let him go.
What? Who got let go?
Arnold.
How did
They'll
they
be-
let him go? I thought he just signed for like 150 million or something.
Well, not with the Vikings, and he's in the Super Bowl this year.
That's what I was saying. I was like, what? So Darnold is in the Super Bowl.
Correct.
I thought you were saying he got let go. I'm like, what? They just I'm like,
Very strange time to let go of a quarterback.
And
yes.
Diggs is in the Super Bowl, and a lineman that couldn't line is going to be in the Super Bowl. So
Of
you
course.
think maybe they're making bad choices.
Well, we at least won some basketball games back when they were the Minneapolis Lakers.
Yep.
It's true.
I know, but it's just like so sad.
They don't win. Well, the Twins won 2 World Series, but now we're coming up on 50 years ago for that or whatever it is.
Yeah. No,
What,
it's
35?
89
30
and 91, right?
Yeah, so it's 35 years,
Yeah,
36
it's
years.
not
A
that
long
many.
time.
Yeah, 36 years is a long time.
Maybe
sorry.
you need to pick a different city to root for, Tom.
St. Paul instead of Minneapolis.
No, I'm just thinking maybe something,
South
maybe
St. Paul.
someplace you've never lived, maybe.
Well,
Massachusetts, there's a town there that's looking for more fans.
yeah, there you go.
Maybe
Absolutely.
it's Savannah Bananas or something. I don't know.
You're a Celtics fan.
Yep.
How about the Toronto Blue Jays? There you go.
Yeah, that'd be exciting. No question about it. No, the one I really don't understand, because the Twins did win 2 World Series. The Lakers did win, I don't know how many world championships when they were the Minneapolis Lakers. But how do you have a hockey team that's never won the hockey championship
We talked
in
about
Minnesota?
that yesterday, because we were talking about the Miracle documentary. It's really kind of embarrassing at this point. But
It is.
I'm shifting to baseball. I think the Dodgers have proved that if you're just not investing multi-millions, you're not going to win.
Yeah.
Red Sox beat them last time. We're going to do it again. But every time I go up to the championship club, you go by all those banners that say the state of hockey. And I'm always like, Stanley Cup, Stanley Cup, Stanley Cup.
Boy, look at the time.
So embarrassing.
2 years in a row.
Yeah,
so.
that's right. The Frost is a great team.
There you go. We're the champions of women's hockey. So.
Yep. Our Valkyrie are very good.
That's great. Women's
Kristen,
hockey's fun.
we'll close with one more. Minnesota, University of Minnesota won a national football championship, and it was only 65 years ago. God, it's just horrible.
You know what? Your University of Minnesota dance team wins
Yes,
a
they
title
do.
almost every
Yeah,
year. They are
they do.
fantastic. So
They
there
we
we go.
produce the least competent men and the most competent women.
Very.
There you go.
Boom. Boom. Mic drop on that.
It averages out to decent.
It's Viking women. Viking Warriors are the best.
I will say this: they have players like Chuck Foreman, and I could go down a long list of people like him that were phenomenal players, and they just, for some reason, still couldn't win. Fran Tarkin was not a bad quarterback.
Nope.
He was not. So I don't know why they have never won.
Do you guys have a WNBA team?
Yep.
Yeah, the Link. They've won a couple of times. The Link.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
great.
they were really good for a while.
Yeah.
Did you just drink poison or what's the deal?
No, my coffee's just ice cold. I didn't realize.
Oh.
It just tasted bitter and cold and nasty. Yeah, it was bad.
There
Sorry.
you have it.
No, Mark Schneider, like the
Like
shirt.
that shirt.
Everyone's talking about his shirt in the
Yeah.
chat. Well, they talked about
should.
my yesterday, so
Yep.
not this one. I didn't wear the same shirt twice in a row.
So-
we're glad for that.
So, Kristen, what do we got coming in the entertainment world,
Oh
sister?
yeah, we're supposed to talk Grammys today, right?
Supposed to, I think.
Well,
Oh,
Grammys,
yeah, that's
we should talk about, I was going to say Grammys are Sunday, so I was going to talk about them tomorrow. But
Tomorrow's, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since they're coming up on Sunday. But the hot topic, because this is coming out tomorrow, is the Melania documentary.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
There's a couple angles. I think everyone's seeing the angle that she got paid $40 million. They spent $35 million for marketing and promotions. It's expected to make between $2 and $5 million at the box office.
Who made it?
That's it?
Yeah, and then this is the other thing. Catherine just said it. Who made it? It is Brett Ratner, first of all. And Brett Ratner has not had a job in Hollywood since 2017 because
Okay.
of all of the sexual assault allegations.
Jesus.
No, this is where it gets really messy. So, who made it? It's coming out Amazon Prime. So this is a Jeff Bezos funded project.
Oh, weird.
But
Okay.
the reason Brett Ratner got the job is that Donald Trump told Larry Ellison, this is how tangled this web is.
Oh, yeah.
that Brett would like to make Rush Hour 4, which is going to be a big box office.
Hour 4.
It will be. We know this. When this comes out, it will be a big blockbuster like it always has been, all the Rush Hours. But Donald Trump said, Larry, you should invest this money over at Paramount, told his son David. Now Paramount is funding Rush Hour 4 because Donald Trump said Melania had a great experience working with him on the Melania documentary. And it's all this like weird circle of billionaires just all doing projects together and taking over companies. But this is the one thing, and I don't think a lot of people will see Melania at the box office, like they'll go to the theater, but I do think people are going to be curious about it and watch it when it drops on Amazon.
Really?
Definitely.
I don't know.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
and
I
think
totally
people
do.
I totally do. I think
Well,
that
she's been snubbed by the media, and she's been snubbed just completely
Well,
No, that's
for a
me.
long time. And people have always wondered why it is that she hasn't been, talked to or interviewed very much, and the whole being raided and having the feds come through your house, and I don't know if they're going to touch on all that kind of stuff, but she's kind of led an interesting life.
Well-
I personally would love to have a first lady that wasn't a nudie underwear model, but
Right.
that's just who she is. That's who she is.
a
and-
Jeffrey Epstein trafficked person herself. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's allegations of that too. All the
Yep.
John Casablancas and Epstein.
I'll see it on Friday. I want to see the Call Girl days. That's what I'm looking for.
Call
And
girl.
that's not going to happen because this leads up. This is the 20 days ahead of the inauguration. So that is all it's going to focus in on. And my curiosity, though, too, in this, because Melania and, Vogue had like a big issue of like why she wasn't on the cover and everything else. But Vogue actually did offer her certain conditions to be on the cover, which happens all the time. You have to say, if you'll answer these questions, we'll put you on the cover. Those negotiations happen all the time. And she refused. So that kind of happened there, but that started the whole Vogue feud. But I'm curious because she is someone who has refused to do the first lady duties that have been expected of women. But I think it also brings up a question of like the first lady role is unpaid. So she has a right to actually say no to do some of these first lady duties, and has been kind of like the most unknowable first lady by choice and by just keeping a more private life versus some of the other first ladies.
Well, yeah,
So
well, it's a lose-lose situation for her to do anything,
It's a
especially with the
lose-lose.
hatred of Donald Trump in the media. There's no way she could win. So
it's a
why would you?
lose-lose for any first lady. I'm going to say that right there because it is unpaid, period. Your
Right, but-
husband's the one who's
Mich-
voted in.
Michelle
but
Obama's cashed in on being first lady. Maybe
Because they
after she's cashed in big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Laura Bush did a number of things that she made money from. You had Eleanor Roosevelt, who was president. You
Yeah.
had Mrs. Wilson, who actually signed stuff for him. So they've had some power.
And Melania wrote her own memoir. She cashed in as well. The only thing she doesn't do that I think where a lot of the first ladies make a lot of money is doing the public speaking circuit. And for Melania, I don't know if maybe some of the English as a second language thing
Right.
comes into play for her. She doesn't do a lot of public speaking because she does get made fun of. I will admit to that. It's kind of interesting to see how this all will play out. But $40 million is a big investment. You add another 35, that's a $75 million investment. So we'll see how
It's
this
a lot
plays out.
of rain.
It really is.
I can guarantee that I would want to be in the woodwork if I was ever the first lady. I would be like, no, I can't play these games. I just can't do it. You do one thing and you're like the worst person in the whole wide world. Oh, no.
I don't know what would be scarier, the president or the first lady at that point.
Well, the presidency, you know what you're getting into, but as far as the first lady, I just think that you're, collateral damage all the time.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, that
it
first
really
lady role
isn't
is-
fair.
It's not fair.
Jill got a pardon out of it.
That's true.
Jill got a pardon out of it. So
That's
you got
true.
they got
There's
stuff.
perks. Yeah.
They got perks.
You know.
Yeah. Yuck.
Yeah, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. And I think people are probably most curious about their marriage because it is a very strange arrangement. She doesn't live at the White House full time. She lives primarily in Florida or in New York. Same thing with the first administration. In fact, in the first administration, she and Barron lived in Virginia most of the time where he went to
really?
school, or Maryland, I believe, Maryland,
No,
where he went to school.
Maryland. Yeah.
Maryland. Yeah, they went. Her parents, Melania and Barron, lived in Maryland by his high school.
Bowen's got a good point. Jackie Kennedy really did reform that role from where it had been.
Yeah.
It had been more administrative, and she actually made it kind of a debutante position.
Yeah. Almost like royalty.
Yep.
Yep.
Royalty, baby.
And that's a
all we
Kennedy
need.
thing too, like the expectations of the Kennedy women, which is a whole other topic. So kind of interesting.
Well, here in Florida, we get a little bit of different news sources sometimes. And, the first time that Trump was president, Barron was still in the House, and she didn't want him exposed to all of the. I mean, it was bad. It still is bad.
Okay, we have to address something. Big Dave 13. What does that say?
Ben, he meant.
Oh, Ben. It says ban. Ben is super crabby today. Totally reminds me of Tom. Okay. See, I can't even fight back because he's a cop, so I'll
Tom,
get
you
arrested.
just stopped the whole show to insult yourself via Dave.
Well, I was wondering who Ban was. I didn't know who Ban was, but he meant Ben.
Was it the earlier issue the ceilings in the White House weren't tall enough for the kid?
Oh yeah.
Tall.
I know.
He's so super.
He's so
He was,
tall.
he was little though. I mean, he was tall-ish.
Yeah. He's like
she-
8.
He finished out his school year when they first moved in the first administration. So they stayed in New York until June and then moved into the White House. And now he's at
But like I
NYU,
said-
but he's at NYU in DC now. He doesn't even go to NYU in the city.
I know, but when they're raiding your house in the middle of the night and trying to, haul you off to jail, I don't think you want to be around it. I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, no question. Well, Andy, do you feel lucky the fact that when you were very little, you and Alex got to go and tour the White House and got to go to all those magnificent places in Washington, D.C.? Did you enjoy that?
I mean, we didn't go to Washington D.C. until I was like a late teenager, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you're still a kid.
Yeah.
You
Depending on how you define kid, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I definitely got to do a lot of stuff.
That is quite.
A lot of kids didn't get to do.
I'm sad about the changes in security. You know, like when you watch Lincoln, where they run into the White House, the guys from across the street. You know, I remember going there in the '90s and just walking into the rep's office, just like whatever.
Oh yeah, you used to be allowed to go to your rep.
Everything you needed, like badges and a whole bunch of things signed and done before you can get near any of those places. You can't even go. They don't even go into the front door of the Supreme Court anymore. You go in the side door. That's insane.
Really?
You know, it's the people's house, as we found out on January 6th.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
My college boyfriend's father was the chief of police for Georgetown, and we would get the private tours of the White House, and we were in an area. I still remember this to this day. It was probably Clinton's last year in office, and the Secret Service was like, because a Secret Service member actually gave us the tour and then told us to step aside, and in for lunch came Chelsea Clinton.
Oh,
We had to
yeah.
step aside for her, but I was like,
Yep.
I think about it now and I'm like, what back area were we that she was coming home for lunch from school? It was like a Friday or something. But you would never get that tour now.
it doesn't exist.
No.
I suppose not. I just mentioned this about a month ago, but I loved getting a private tour, and I think he tried to say it softly to me, but I think the kids and Catherine heard anyway, because the old press room. It's not the same press room anymore, but the old press room was over the old swimming pool.
Yep.
Right? Well, he peels back some of the stuff. He goes, "You see the corner right here of the swimming pool? This is where JFK had sex with Marilyn Monroe." What the hell?
Allegedly.
Hopefully they drained the pool and added some new chlorine. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. There
Kind
you
of
go.
gross. Kind of unsanitary.
But the other thing before we move on, I'd like to mention is that wall that shows all the soldiers who were killed in Vietnam. I mean, obviously, Marines.
The Vietnam Memorial.
In the city.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is that so? It's so sad because we saw like 5-6 people we knew on there, didn't we?
I don't know. I started crying after about 2 seconds and I had to walk away. It was just too
know.
much.
Yep, it's true. But if you've never been, ladies and gentlemen, we'll close it with this. You need to get to Washington, D.C. It is a great trip. No, it's expensive as hell. It's very expensive, though, the restaurants and all that.
Don't go in the middle of summer. Don't
No, it's
go
so
in
hot.
the middle of the summer.
Go in the fall. It's so nice in the fall.
Lipping
Cherry
hot.
blossom.
And,
Cherry blossoms, yeah, there you go.
what was I going to say? Oh, the Spy Museum. Go to the Spy Museum.
That's a cool place. Yeah.
So cool.
Spy Museum.
Yes. And they used to have a really cool, it closed down, unfortunately, but Newseum, which was all about,
with all the newspaper.
that closed down, though, I think a couple years ago, unfortunately.
Yeah, you could go there and read every newspaper in the whole world that day.
So
Okay,
cool.
let me play a 35-year-old. What the hell is a newspaper?
Yeah.
They don't even know anymore.
Yep.
It tells you the state of media in 2026.
It's
though.
interesting. The Palm Beach Post had a story this morning. I saw it online about the weather, and they were talking about has it ever snowed and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And they archive stories from I don't even know 19 something, 1930s or 40s, talking about the cold weather back then. So I mean, newspaper archives are interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so I hope that they don't just delete them someday because they really are historical documents.
Oh no, they've all been digitized. They're
Yeah.
everywhere. They're there forever.
Yeah. Didn't we have a year under Clinton where every single state had snow for at least one day during the year? I'm pretty sure that was there was a year in there.
Florida did, I know.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
ice crystals in the air isn't the same as snow to me, but if you want to call it snow.
Yeah.
I drove around under a winter storm warning last Saturday in Boston, and it was 4 below. That was it. No, it was a February day in Minnesota.
Yep.
And everybody was hiding, and I had the road to myself.
It was 4 below in Boston. That's cold for
Yeah,
Boston.
yeah, it was
That's
for
really
them.
cold
It
for
was
Boston.
it was fine.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Stay inside. That's
At least
Yeah.
you only got 31 inches of snow, so that's good.
They got that the next day, but yeah, they started the warning on Saturday, and it was ridiculous.
Oh, did it like warm
That's
up
the day
from?
I went to 3 movies. I went to Battle. I went to Avatar, and I went to Marty Supreme. So
You must have been at the movies for 12 hours then. Avatar's like over 3 hours long.
I was. Yep. It was just a wonderful day.
So did it warm up from like -4 to like higher, and that's why it snowed so much?
Yeah. It was in the
Yep.
30s by the time it snowed the next day.
Yep, that's how it happens.
Yep.
It's all true. Oh, once you get comfortable there, Kristen.
I dropped my
Bird.
pillow. My little back pillow's nice.
Your lumbar support.
It raises
It's
her
not
up.
a lumbar. It's just a regular old chair pillow.
So what else is happening?
We are getting a sequel. I know we talked about this, and we have to go back to 2023, everyone. So like rewind a few years. Amazon, at the time it was on Freevee, had a show called Jury Duty.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
They're announced season 2 is coming back. I'm so excited.
show.
That's such a good show. It'll be on Prime Video because Freevee is no longer, but March 20th. And you had to come up with a new premise. It's not going to be Jury Duty, but the series is called Jury Duty Presents Company Retreat.
Oh, good.
I think it's actually a good premise, actually. What it is a temporary worker comes into a family-owned business and has to go on a company retreat. And of course, the entire experience is going to be staged. It's going to be all improv actors again. And their founder of the company is going to be dealing with a corporate takeover. So it's going to be all of that like sort of corporate takeover situation. And the temporary worker is going to be sort of just thrown into the situation, not knowing that everyone else is an actor. I cannot
Yeah,
wait.
Jury Duty had that one person that thought it was real. So
Ronald Gladden, yes.
even though he's like James Marsden kind of almost blew it, that was really great. So
That was a great element, and they haven't announced if anyone famous is in on the scheme. I'm sure that they are, so I'm curious, like how they will do it. Like, is somebody related to maybe the business owner, or I don't know, or maybe as an investor? It'll be curious to see how they play this out. But James Marsden is producing the second season, so.
cool.
Andy, as a public service, would you read that latest post, Dead Butt Syndrome?
Oh,
From Janelle.
off topic.
Known
Yep.
clinically as gluteal amnesia is a condition where the gluteal muscles become weak, inhibited, or forget how to function properly, usually due to prolonged sitting.
That was me sitting in 3 movies.
Yeah, I was going to
Dead Butt Syndrome.
I get that
But-
after a half
but-
hour.
They don't. Even though I requested it, they made me move between movie theaters, so I didn't get all 3 movies in one place. It wasn't like I just sat in my den and watched 3. So I wandered around. I got hot dogs. I got popcorn. I got water. I coughed a bunch. I went to the bathroom. I got it taken care of.
He's like, I got
Okay.
my steps in.
yeah,
Indeed.
get one of those like
Indeed.
under the desk pedal things.
I didn't. Now that I think of it, I didn't even get a notice from my Aura Ring saying, "Got to get up there, fat ass."
Are
Your
you
Aura Ring didn't even say anything. I'm shocked.
I am shocked too.
At least during Avatar, they'd be like, "Come on, dude, get up."
maybe your heart rate went up with all those action scenes?
During plane trips, I get that sometimes from my Aura Ring. It's like you've been sitting in the same seat too damn long. It's like,
Yes, I know. I
It's
have.
kind of the rules.
Yep.
So
You're like, tell the airline.
Yeah.
God, but what a world, what a world. I just realized something. No, Kristen, where were you born?
In Lowell, Massachusetts.
Lowell, Massachusetts.
Mike, where were you born?
I was born in Socorro, New Mexico.
Oh, I thought you were born in Boston. In Boston.
I lived there from 2nd grade until
Okay.
junior year. But I was
There
in
you go.
Lowell. That's where I was for the trial for 2.5 weeks. And I'm going to
right,
be
yeah.
preparing
You were
again
in
fall
Lowell?
for trial number 3.
Did you go to the Kristen Burt Museum?
Did you
I
go
did
to? Did you go to the house that I fought 2 years for?
No, you got to send me that address. I'll go there and take pictures. So,
Yeah, we actually just sold the house, and we didn't sell it to a developer. I'm very excited.
cool.
I'm very
Good.
pleased about that. That someone is actually renovating the house because it's on 3 lots. And
wow.
in the city of Lowell, that's pretty big. And it's a 3-story house. It was a very large house. So to know that a developer did not get their hands on it to demolish it
Yeah.
and build 3 houses on those 3
That's
lots
nice. Yeah.
is that was the happiest ending of it all.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kristen, did it have all the hookers and drug dealers when you were there?
It did not. Well, I mean, the city did, but the area my grandparents lived in did not.
Okay.
But yeah, there were certain sections of Lowell that were choice.
Andy, you got to go someday. The rest of us have been there. You haven't been there yet, and because you're walking down the street, and you're having a little sip of your water or whatever, and you look down, and all of a sudden you're standing right next to Paul Revere's grave.
Yeah,
It's so weird.
Oh,
yeah,
Boston.
that's really cool about Boston.
Oh, I love that about Boston. I love Boston. I think it's a wonderful. First of all, you sit there at the hotel and you look out and go, "Why don't you give me a couple of lobsters and crabs out of that bay over there? How about that? It's right there."
Yeah,
God,
the
it's
last
wonderful.
night I stayed at the Hilton at the airport, and it was so nice to be in a real airport with the bar and with a dining room. That was, and then I
Yep.
went to the bar that night with the Bruins.
There are a lot of great places in America. There's no question about that. And if you don't get out and travel, you really should because it's pretty spectacular.
Absolutely,
It's kind of like how it is basically everywhere on the Eastern Hemisphere. Is like
Yeah.
you can literally
Yeah.
point at any patch of ground and there's like a king buried there from
That's
thousands of
true.
years ago. Because I mean, some of these
Battle.
countries have been around for thousands of years. I mean, go to China. There's probably an emperor every
sure.
square foot.
Oh yeah. If you go to Lowell and go to a bar by the name of the Catcher's Mitt, there's a drawing that says Minnesota Mike up there. So I made an impression.
Well, there you go.
You're a big shot in Lowell, and I didn't even
Big
know.
shot.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't even have that in the city. Well, I grew up in Andover, but I was like,
I
nobody
would have
cares about
checked
me
the
in
wall
Lowell.
to see if your number was up there just in case.
If you go to Hoyt Avenue, the whole neighborhood knows me because they were all involved in the fight for my grandparents' house too.
See if you're on the Wikipedia article, list of people from Lowell, Massachusetts. I'm going to see.
That would be crazy if I took a picture with one of them next time I go.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people from Lowell, Massachusetts. Jeez.
Lowell is Jack Kerouac, yeah.
But no,
Oh,
you're
that's
not on
right.
there, so I don't know. You're gonna have to go
Somebody
deface
should
it.
edit that Wikipedia
Edit.
page.
The
Someone put-
Fighter was filmed in Lowell. If anyone saw the movie The Fighter, that was a big deal.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep,
yeah.
yep.
Well, like I said, we're out. I was born. There were two people named TB born that same place. Both named Tom. One Brady, one
Unsuccessful.
Bernard. Yeah, one successful, one a nice guy, one a
They
handsome
both
devil.
married supermodels.
Oh, here we go, Nana.
Oh,
Here we go.
see?
I will say this by coincidence, and I've always felt this way and all the rest of it. Catherine, to this day, I've known you, 45 years?
So many years.
Like 45 years. She's still, and I'm Kristen. You're your own human being, no question. Same situation, but for me, she is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Oh, where are you coming up with all this today?
Well,
It's
you are.
so close to Valentine's Day, you know?
Oh, I don't have to get her a card
He
now.
wants to go and hold her
I have
hands.
Andy,
That's
have I
what
not
it
always
is.
told your mother that?
You have
See, so back off all of
problem
you.
my whole life.
A problem?
A problem.
Why is that a problem?
It's gross.
Oh, because you honor your wife, or you tell your wife you love
Andy,
her every
wait till I
day?
tell you how you got here.
Oh, are you kidding me? I think he had the talk in school or something around 12 to 13. He wouldn't look at me for like 3 years.
So dirty.
Ethan, when Melissa, well, like when I go to work, Melissa and I kiss each other goodbye. And if Ethan sees us do it, he comes over and like spanks us. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You're not allowed to do that.
Stop doing
So
that.
gross.
Andy, I just sent you the picture. You can add it to the chat so they have the picture of Minnesota Mike.
You sent me a picture.
Yeah, I just
Minnesota Mike.
Yeah.
To me.
Big shot in Lowell.
Yeah.
See,
What
look
if
at
the
that, so
two of
full-
us walk into a Lowell, into the catcher's mitt?
There you have it. Oh, you gonna put it
Email
up,
it
Andy?
to myself.
Oh, you got to
You gotta
email it to
open
yourself.
it and load it. And
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on, but I'm surprised Dad didn't read that message from Rob there.
Rob.
I'll put
Which
it up
one?
so I can. I'll inflate your ego just a little bit while I get
Oh, really? Is that how we're gonna act?
Good morning. Good morning,
Good morning.
everyone. This is my second day in a row of attendance. I can't tell you how satisfied it is to hear Tommy's voice again, the voice of reason.
I love you, Rob. I always have, always will. No,
they
I
only knew.
just love how the people are reaching out and finding the show because they were told I retired, which was a flat out lie. So they just didn't look for me. Now they're looking for me. So thank you so much. It's very, very kind of you. Thanks a lot. Right?
Yes.
Excellent.
Very
Exactly.
nice.
That's what I say. I pray to the gods every day that I get to talk to you.
Okay.
I mean, a little advertiser shout out here. I saw the feed a little farther back said we need to get a Tom Barnard podcast Alaska cruise going. And they have two people from Colorado said
Yep.
that they would go.
I'll go. I've never been to Alaska.
Okay, so that's
I haven't
5.
either.
How many do they need?
Well, we'll
Here we
talk to
go.
him.
So this is the one you sent me, right, Mike?
Yep.
This is
There
Minnesota.
it is,
Mike.
Minnesota Mike.
Minnesota Mike.
Mike.
That's the catcher's mitt.
Did you do that?
No.
Well done. Well done, pal.
Yeah.
No, see, that's the one thing I do love about this is because, pretty much everybody on the show is from a different area. And I've always enjoyed that because you find out all these things about, no matter how many times you've been to Boston or DC or wherever, there are things about it you still don't know. No question.
That's true.
Did they put up a statue where I had to threaten to kill that guy because he was trying to steal money from Andy?
Yeah. No.
Oh, my God. He grabbed Andy on the street. You remember that, Andy?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He grabbed him. I'm like, let's not be grabbing. That's not a good idea.
Yeah.
But, it's just the way it says, got to go, people. Who's got to go?
Gotta go to Alaska.
Gotta
We got to go to Alaska. Okay.
Yeah.
You've got some glasses right over there.
Oh,
He's giving Kristen the timeout. He's playing
I'm
her
trying
off.
to read on how many people you need for like a themed cruise kind of thing.
good idea.
What would our theme be?
Oh, so
Right.
a group of 8 cabins is generally the minimum required to qualify for specialized, prearranged, or private themed activities.
We got to do this.
We can do that.
What would our theme be?
The Tom
Mike.
Bernard Show.
Oh, I thought maybe something like, Hawaiian.
Hawaiian while we go to Alaska.
What do you go to
The
Alaska?
Hawaiian cruise to Alaska. There you go.
Honestly, it'd be kind of funny.
Themes don't have to make
I will
sense, do
reach
they?
out. The sales guy on that is Mark Ellis. I'll reach out to Mark today and ask. I mean, it's going to take a few months to set it up anyway.
Yeah, you usually have to plan it like at least
year.
I was going to say
Yeah.
a year in advance because I know that
Yeah.
they do it. Our local radio station does it, and they usually plan a year in advance.
Well, he said they're going to Alaska in August.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
A decent amount of time. I don't know. You'd have
That's
to talk to
true.
him.
We can do a Warren Zevon theme.
Troy says he'll get 10 more from Cumberland. Okay.
There you go.
Maybe the Lewis
you
Meats
go.
folks.
Oh, Louis Meats. I love.
Louis Meats?
But that's the one over in Wisconsin, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, I mean, there's a Louis Meats over there. What a nicest guys ever. He listened for 40 years, and every time I'd walk, a couple of times a year, I'd go over to that part of Wisconsin and play golf with Jeff Passolt, and I would walk in. Every time he'd come over, he had this special, meat to give me, and Louis, you're the best in the business. I don't even know if it's the same Louis, but close enough.
You could have
Charlie
people
just
show up.
said, "Look at theme, hopefully not norovirus."
One of the reasons I refuse
Okay.
to go on a lot of cruises
You
is
could-
I'm just
You
terrified
could
of
have
that.
the theme Tom's favorite friends named Mike.
Yeah, for real.
Oh,
How would
Mike, yeah.
you know at this
Yeah.
point?
You save money by just showing up dressed like one of us.
Yep, absolutely. All right, Kristen's got to hit the road already again.
I do.
Why does your
Busy
half
day.
hour burn so quickly?
Because
I don't get it.
I don't know.
All right, well, we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Yes, I will see you all tomorrow for Friday.
Bye.
There you go.
Mike, feel better.
Fat
I
chance.
waited that time, Andy, and you didn't say goodbye. I
Well,
told you
I thought
yesterday
Mike
I'd
was
wait.
going to say something snippy.
I was just going to tell her Thursdays has to be her favorite day.
Thursdays?
Yep.
Oh, because
But you're there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kristen Bird Entertainment News brought to you by North American Banking Company. Go to nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. We'll take a break. Be right back. Well, you're going to stay with us, aren't you?
Yeah, we're on the cusp of the show even getting better.
Yeah.
Because of that Hunyuk. What's her name again? I forgot.
Brittany.
Brittany. That's it. It's Brittany. All right, we'll take a break. Be right back. From Bradshaw and Bryant, Michael Bryant. What's up, Allie?
Oh, not much. Doing my usual thing of telling people they shouldn't be texting and driving. In Minnesota, you can't have your phone in your hands. You can use, hands free, but you can't have your phone in your hand for whatever reason. And that's why they made the law the way they did, so that police officers could see a phone in your hand and you got no excuse for why you got it there.
Do people know that that's the law?
I hope so. I mean, they used to follow it, and then kind of COVID kind of made people forget. And now it's like a freewheeling world out there with cell phones.
Let's say you get pulled over because you do have a phone in your hand and you're not watching where you're going. You got to be in pretty big trouble then, I would guess.
Well, the first one's not as bad. It's the multiple ones, the problem. And once people start stacking them up, then they have a big problem. And then what we're doing in car accidents is we've started bringing motions for punitive damages, because I'm trying to use the civil law any way we can to stop this, because it needs to stop.
Whenever I'd had any problems in my life, who was that I called again? It was like an MB, something like that.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
I should turn my mic on.
Helps.
There's a cruise I've been hearing about from my friends at Heart of the North Tours. That's who we'll reach out to at Heart of the North. See if we can, if you really want to get this done, ladies and gentlemen, we can do it, because he does a great job, no question. Heart of the North Tours sounds amazing to me. It's the Alaska Cruise Tour. What is a cruise tour? It's a tour that features a cruise that includes 7-day Princess Cruise Tour of the glaciers, combined with glass-top railway experience, multiple nights at the Denali Wilderness Lodge, including a land meal package. You'll visit Denali National Park, Whittier, Hubbard Glacier, Glacier Bay National Park, and you can stop in Anchorage too, Juneau, Skagway, and Ketchikan. For more information, go to heartofthenorthtours.com or call 1-833-424-2700 to speak to Mike, who is a pro at arranging these amazing tours. It all happens August 8th through the 19th, and there are limited spots available, so book now. It's a trip of a lifetime, so you don't want to miss it. Oh, look who got a haircut. Here we go.
I like it.
Thanks, guys. Am I chic?
You're very chic.
Very chic.
Chic.
I was at
Chic.
Lifetime today, and I was going to
Mystique.
get a trim, and then I said, you know what? Let's cut it all off. Let's just
do it.
cut it all off.
Whoa.
That's what I did.
That's what I did.
Well, more extreme.
Oh, it's now time for the MB show. Here we go.
Indeed.
Yeah, there we go.
First off, how's Florida? Because it's really cold here, guys.
It's really, really cold here too.
Really? What is it?
60.
But that is. It's funny. It's funny how like I feel that, Catherine, because when you're there, like
Yeah.
when I go visit my
Oh, yeah.
mom, you're just not prepared. So I'm not like bringing warm stuff. In 60, let's just say it. Like I'm gonna be honest, it's cold. 60 to be outside. I mean, I would never have my house at 60.
No.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Every once in a while we're walking around, we're like, how can it be 68 degrees and it feels like we need a heavier jacket?
Yep.
Is
I
your
think it's
blood-
just, I think it's a colder cold down here.
Your
Miami
blood
cold
is
or something.
thin.
It
That's
is.
why your blood thins and
Absolutely.
it changes. I go to Vegas right now. It's 40 degrees. I'm wearing a short t-shirt and shorts, and I'm fine. But they're there. Their blood is thin, and they get
Yeah.
cold. And they have heat.
True.
No.
All right, Brittany, was Go-Go surprised with your haircut?
Okay.
Jaden wants to know.
That's a really good question. I FaceTimed her and her dad today, but I had a hat on because I didn't think she was going to be emotionally ready. She doesn't even like it if like I curl my hair because she's at that age where like
yeah.
doesn't like change.
Right.
Yep.
So I might have to, I don't know if it's weird to send my ex a picture of my haircut. Like that feels weird. So I'm like, what do I do to get her ready for this? Well, I'll see her on, well, maybe earlier than that, but I'll be seeing her in a couple days.
You just cold plunge. You just do the cold plunge. You jump in.
I just think you say, what's your problem, kid? My hair's always been like this.
Yeah.
Hey, you're so dumb. Like, I can't wait to gaslight my own kid. That's going to be really fun.
That's
Like-
nice.
Oh, that's
I
right.
did.
Alex cried when Tom dyed his hair. Remember
Stop
that?
dyeing it.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
What did she say?
Stop dyeing my hair.
Or stop dyeing? I remember. What did she say? She said something really crazy.
I remember.
She was really wound
What?
up. What?
I hate you more than the devil.
That's what she said. That's right. I hate you more than the devil.
See? That's how you know you had a really good childhood. If
Yeah,
your most
yeah.
traumatic thing is your dad stopped dyeing
Oh,
his
yeah.
hair.
Yeah,
Yep.
Alex still doesn't like change at all.
Yeah, I remember. Actually, I remember
Oh,
that day. We were
wonderful.
in the basement sitting on the couch, and you walked in with gray hair.
Yeah.
And like, I don't remember responding that negatively to it, but yeah.
No.
Alex was what, like 5 or something? Or
5, I think.
Yeah.
very young.
She was wearing the
Yeah.
devil at that point, though. So,
She was very aware, and she hated him.
so
hated him.
My dad had a Labrador that when you put a hat on used to bark at you. Like if you were standing
Oh,
there
yeah,
and put a hat on,
No.
start barking.
A lot of dogs are like that. Yeah.
It's like, did not like that. Nope, you're changing.
Probably
Go
thinking
away.
animals attacking you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she was 5 years old. I think that's right.
I hate you more than the devil.
No overreaction.
Because I didn't dye my hair.
What is Bowen's statement about divorce?
I don't know.
What's that mean?
Where's
Remember
that?
one time you almost
Did you think
got
your parents were
divorced?
getting divorced?
Oh, I think we were. Yeah, there's been
the
times
one
in our
time
marriage
you
where we
argued
haven't
with-
gotten along, and maybe we probably had a fight in front of him, and that was it. I also remember Andy saying that he broke his leg in soccer, and I refused to take him to the
No, you love
doctor.
that one.
Yeah.
For like
Yeah.
3.5 years, I was the abusive mother who refused to take her son to the doctor because he had broken his leg.
Yep.
Still don't walk right.
But did you ever do that for real? Did you ever do that for real?
I've never broken a bone.
So David was playing lacrosse. He comes off the field. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, my arm hurts. Can't. I'm like, get on the field. He comes off. He's crying on the sidelines. I'm like, whatever. Day goes by, still hurts. I'm like, okay, we'll go to the doctors.
See, it
was,
happens.
It was broken in 2 spots.
Oh,
In the world, they should have just cuffed me and taken me away.
They should have.
That
I like this
happened. Oh, sorry.
very quick post by Troy Strickland. Well, Tom, you were a prick back then, LOL.
there was a period. There
Yeah,
was a
Tom, did you
time.
ever think that it had nothing to do with the hair dye? She's just been waiting to tell you that. For
That's
a
been
while.
waiting to tell me that anyway. That's exactly what I think. You're absolutely right. No question about it.
It's crazy. Kids' clavicles break so easy. That's their, it's like a twig. And so I don't know, because when we were in nursing school, they're like, if a kid complains about like the way they're holding their arm or when they're little, and there can be like a time where you go, nothing happened, but their clavicles are like these teeny little twigs that
Little
can
bird
snap so
bones.
easily.
Yeah.
So if you see your kid holding its arm weird, it's most likely their clavicle broke.
Right.
I remember when I was a kid, and like, I've always had pretty thin bones. I'm not a big boned person, never have
No.
been. But I remember when I was like 12 years old, just feeling my clavicle and being like, how does this thing not just break when I stand up?
You're right. Yeah, 'cause it's just 2 bones, and then when it breaks, if it doesn't go straight, it like cocks out like
Yep.
that.
Mhm.
So I have cases that we have, deformities in people because of the big thing coming out of their shoulder.
Yep.
Oh. Well, then there's Alex, who actually did break her arm.
Yep.
She comes up to me, and she's like, "Mom, I think I broke my arm." I'm like, "Oh, I think you'd be crying harder if you broke it." She lets go of it and it starts swinging around. I'm like, "Okay, we're going to the ER."
Whoops.
She wasn't even crying or anything. She was just like, Mom, my arm's broken.
I was
Yeah, she
playing in a
had-
game with my own. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, she had jumped off a swing set and just braced herself funny.
She landed like
Yeah,
this.
she had
Yep.
pins. Yeah, it was a nasty break. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was playing in a game in Wyoming, standing in net. Guy goes into the corner with his hand out like that.
Oh, yep,
And suddenly
exactly.
I heard the worst animal noise I've ever heard in my life.
Not supposed to do that.
And this part of his arm is doing that.
Yep.
Right here. It's just like
Yep.
hinged
That's how
over.
Alex was. Yep, that's exactly
Ooh.
what she did.
Ow. Ow.
My favorite part of that day was after she got her like bone mended and everything. She came out of surgery, and she had those pins in them.
Mm-hmm.
And back then they had like these giant plastic like balls at the end of the pins,
Yep.
and the ball was white.
Ugh.
So she saw the big plastic ball sticking out of her arm and thought it was her bone.
Oh.
And she started freaking out.
Yeah, it was before they put the cast on it. Yeah.
Because they didn't tell her there was going to be a giant white protrusion coming out of your broken
Well,
bone.
and it did look like a bone.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I remember it. Yeah.
It was very
Wait.
weird.
My backup goalie got bit by a dog on the way to practice, and he came in. He was a rodeo guy, so he'd broken every bone. He's tougher than anybody I've ever met. He comes in, you could see his broken bone. You could see it. There it was. Right there, the white thing, that's your bone.
Compound fracture.
He's like, do you think it's going to get infected? It's like, it's gone.
The dog ate your bone. It's gone.
Yeah. And he was worried about the
Unbelievable.
dog. Oh.
All right, have a little more fun posting, you dinks. They're making fun of me because
Yep.
on social media, people have been going after me. Because some people say, oh, it's great to hear you again, blah, blah, blah. There's got to be about every 10th person, why, he's a major prick. It's
Well,
whatever.
You can't be in the public eye for as long as you have without some
Oh, I don't care,
horror
believe me. You
stories
guys think
surfacing
it's
from
hilarious.
time to time.
Tire Carver's got a broken bone story.
Yeah,
Son
that's Bilski. That's Bilski because I haven't got anywhere near my phone during the
Uh-oh.
show.
Son fell off his bike when he was 6, broke his arm, came in the house saying his arm hurts. Under his short sleeve shirt, his palm was facing the wrong way.
Okay. That's
God.
It's not meant to do that.
No, you're not supposed to.
No.
You're not supposed
That's
to do
not
that.
medicine. Yeah.
And Troy, you're right. They will always get. They've been going after me now for, I believe, about 60 years, and
Right.
it's never going to stop. I've always had to deal with that because everybody's a tough guy when they're at home at their little computer. It's like,
Or-
whatever.
Or in the row at Byerly's.
Or in the right Byerly's. That's the other.
I told you what I thought.
Yep, you absolutely did. That's where I met Mike, and standing waiting to check out at Byerly's. I went, God, I hope this guy's not going to be in my life very long. But then he was.
God, how long ago was that?
That was before I started advertising. That was about 25 years ago.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
I know.
Well, Kristen tells she's talked about this before. Like Snark subreddits are a thing. Like,
Yeah.
think of any person in the public eye at all, even the tiniest bit. Someone who's been on 6 episodes of a 1-season sitcom. There's people out there who have a group dedicated to hating that person
Yeah.
and like following them around.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll like, I saw them at the grocery store and they bought an orange. Of course, they'd buy an orange. Apples are so much better than oranges. They love
That's
So
right.
funny.
fruit.
That's it.
People are just so weird.
Somebody sent me a Reddit thread about when it was right before I announced getting divorced, and they're like, I've been watching her socials and she's not wearing her wedding ring. And then someone's like, if she gets a divorce, she's not as great of a person as we thought she was. And I like couldn't stop laughing. It was
God.
amazing. No, it was amazing because I'm not a big anything. I've never seen anyone put any time and energy into me. And the fact that people were noticing I wasn't wearing my wedding ring, I was like, am I a star?
Well, wait a second. I got a question for you. You said no, but you haven't already stuck up with you. I carried you on my shoulders for like 30 years, for Christ's sake.
And counting.
Well, I think that hating people is a national pastime.
It
right
is now.
I mean,
It
it
is.
really is. It's a spectator sport. It's a national pastime. There's a lot of time and energy spent on hate.
Catherine, can you imagine? So I posted a video that somebody disagreed with recently.
Oh,
and the
God.
lady tagged my talk. Like told my talk. Like, and I was like, first off, I swear to you, my talk does not care what I post on my own page. But it's also like, did you just tell on me? Like, imagine caring so much what somebody posted on their own page that you tag their work. And I was like, did you
Well,
just
that's just standard operating procedure now. I mean,
Isn't
you
that
can't
funny?
do anything without somebody deciding that they should go after you. That's just what people are doing now. Like I said, hate is a national pastime. So
it's enthralling.
it's sad.
Everybody saw this week what we got for being K-Fan sponsors. You know, you saw that. And what was great,
Right.
Oh, yeah.
my ex-wife didn't chime in, so it was good.
Oh, that's a good thing.
There's
Which
still
one?
time.
There you go. There you have it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, well, as you know, I commented on it. I know Paul. I don't know him really well. We got along really nice when we did voiceover together and stuff like that. But, I mean, I can't see people being treated like that and not come and say, could you folks all just back off?
Yeah.
I mean, geez, the guy's being pissed on right now. You got to add to it, really? Paul Allen's not a bad guy. I mean, I don't know him really well, but he's always been very nice to me.
Troy got divorced because of the morning show.
My last wife divorced me because I wouldn't quit listening to the morning show.
Way to go, Troy.
Wow.
Last wife. I like that.
She's a sensitive flower.
I like
Wow.
Troy. I like how you roll, Troy.
It would be interesting to see what
Yes.
period that was, because that was probably after the sports period and during the political years, is my guess, but I'm just guessing.
Who cares?
Okay, this next post cannot be right because I've read it in the newspaper several times. It said that he ran into, Tommy, I first met you at the Harmar Mall. You were with Philly Dog attending Major Payne movie starring whoever it was. But
Damon
no,
Wayans.
that can't be right because the newspapers have reported over and over and over that I'm a racist. So I don't go to movies with black
Well,
people. I'm sorry.
but
I
you,
just
know,
can't.
you were just using him as a cover.
That's
because
right.
It
I was
can't be
using
true.
it as a cover.
It can't be true that you had a black
I
friend.
will tell you, I miss Philly Dog more than anybody. Oh my God, I love that guy.
No,
He's so funny.
where does he
Yep.
live now?
Well,
Where
Las
is-
Vegas.
Las Vegas, yeah.
Okay, that was
No.
in 95. Major
Yep.
Payne came out.
Major Payne was
Yeah.
95.
Wow.
You just
95.
I can't tell you how happy Brittany's grandmother is going to be that she got her hair cut.
I know. Tom, I went and saw my grandma who's 100 years old.
Oh, that's right. How did that whole thing
that's
go?
It was so freaking fun.
Good.
There was a part too, Catherine. It's so funny. We're taking a group picture in my grandma's living room, and she's 100, so her memory is like here and there. Like she doesn't really like. There's a point in time where she just quit retaining people. Like she'll see Margot and go, "Whose beautiful baby is this?" And I'll be like, "I know, Grandma, it's mine. Isn't that crazy?" You know. But so we're taking this big family photo in her living room, and we'd moved furniture around, and my cousin Katie Ledecky was sitting next to Grandma, and she goes, "Grandma just asked where the Davenport is."
The Davenport. Yep.
Because we'd moved her couch, and I'm like, God, how terrifying is that? Like, she's literally like, did somebody burgle us last night? Like,
Yeah.
like I'm like, is she nervous at all that there's literally where's my couch kind of vibes? But I mean, it was so fun, so lovely. Go got to meet all of her cousins, and we just had a blast.
That's great.
One thing I love about this show, honestly, and I really do, what I really love about this show is it's literally about what life is all about, how you've experienced life from 5 different viewpoints or whatever. I just think it's a very honest. I love the way this show is going. I really do.
We should get Philly on as a guest. That would be awesome.
We should.
I will call him today and see if he can come on. You want him on next Thursday when you're on?
You bet. Just
Both
not
of
during the Brittany and my time. He can take this.
No, I love Philly, dog. I would love to see Phil. Oh my God, that would make my week.
Philly. I would say for new listeners, North Minneapolis is right along Theodorworth Parkway, and Theodorworth Parkway is a very hilly up and down road, the whole deal. I used to run that with Philip. We'd go for 4 or 5 mile runs every day. The only problem was it was embarrassing because he ran backwards.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ex-football player. And didn't he play other sports too? He was.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was,
God, yeah.
he was drafted 3 by 3 sports, I think, basketball, baseball, and football,
Wow.
I believe.
Yeah.
All right.
That's amazing.
Catherine and Brittany are going to have to put up with this, but when all that stuff first started going down, where people were going after me and all the rest of it, Philip called me and goes, "Come over and get me. I got to talk to you." So I pull up in front of his house. He opens up the door, gets in the passenger side, sits down, and he's looking out the window to his right. And I'm going like, "Oh, what's going on, Philly?" He turns and he has tears running down his face. And he said, "I can't have him treating you like that, Tommy." Oh man! Oh God! My heart to this day when I say that, my heart pounds. That's the kind of guy he was, or
so
is.
sweet and so funny.
Yep.
And he used to say that,
Yep.
and like his vibes were immaculate because he'd like roll up to my studio and just kind of be like, he had this like, I'm not in a hurry, but I don't really know
Yep.
why I'm in here kind of vibe. And he'd always be like, he'd see my outfit, and if it was like anything exposing any skin, he'd go, "Did you change in the garage so your husband didn't see you leave in that?" And I would just laugh because it'd be like a high heel or like, a tank top. And he would just say the funniest things like out of nowhere. I mean, he's the one who reason I started saying "in this economy" because he would say that for everything.
Right. Exactly.
When we did that bike ride, the thing, Passholt's thing for diabetes.
Yeah. Yep.
We went on the one that went behind my first house, the house I no longer
Right.
When we got there and I stopped to get something, he comes up and he goes, "Mike, what are you doing showing people where you live?"
He always had these hilarious one-liners out of nowhere. I mean, it'd be something simple. I'd be like, "Yeah, I was just at the gym." "In this economy?" Out of nowhere. And I'm like, he might be the funniest
Love it.
person I've ever met.
Yeah. Where are we
Great,
going
great
to
people.
money?
Yeah, where are we going to get that money?
Yeah,
I
where are we
think
going
is
to
all
get, like popcorn money?
that was Toots, my mother. Where are we going to get this money? Where are we going to? I will tell you, though, at the end of her life, when she did have a lot of money, she just kept giving it away. I didn't know she was doing that.
Yeah, I remember.
We had to put some brakes on that.
We did. She was
What do you
giving-
mean? I just bought a brother a house. What? What?
Toots, we miss you. Toots was the greatest. First of all, when I talk like this, everybody goes, "God, you got kind of an interesting voice." This is my mother's voice.
Oh, hers. I'm sorry. Her voice was lower than
That
yours.
was deeper, actually. It's true.
I'm getting close to Toots territory.
Yeah, you kind of are.
Close.
Yeah, you do
Yeah,
have
no,
the
you are.
2-pack a day smokers kind of
just-
thing going on.
We should
Andy,
start doing that. We should start doing like Carson, because this is your house. Just bringing the heaters in and just sit here
Start
and smoke.
smoking a cigar during the show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly right. We probably better take a break here, huh, Andy?
Yes.
We're gonna do live.
Oh yeah, sure.
I love that. It's
Do you want me to run the video, or do you just want to do it?
We can do it off the cuff.
All right then.
I love it, ladies and gentlemen. The lovely and talented Michael Bryant.
I've been being a different plan on the radio. Our recent commercials talk about how much I care and how much of a loving lawyer I am. And if you come to me, I will do what I can for you, because I do my BFF way to do it. That's the idea. That's the commercial for today.
That's it. Well, how do they reach you?
They call, or they go to minnesotapersonalinjury.com, or they call, let's see, I got to make sure I don't give I can give my cell phone number out. 320-250-5585. 320-250-5585. Always available 24/7 unless I'm sleeping.
It's so crazy. It's so nuts, Tom. Have you ever met anybody who cares as much as Michael Bryant? Like, ever?
No, he's a very good lawyer. I didn't say that live, did I? What a great lawyer he is. That was a mistake. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
There's 12 people in Lowell right now that might disagree with you.
That's right.
Which may require a return trip to Lowell. But if it's during the Red Sox season, I think that's a win.
Okay.
From Rob, man, I miss the old days. Philly, Stretch, Tony Lee, Jeff Passold.
Oh.
And then, of course, it clicked up as soon as I was
The
reading.
good old days.
That's before I started advertising, though, so I don't think that's possible.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's right. Exactly.
It was
I
Mikeless.
used to do the Friday call-ins when I'd call in with the latest in events and we talk about stuff. And it was great when you were on vacation. Britt would take it because she was always working during your vacations, and there'd be these great discussions on the radio.
Oh, really?
I mean, let's be honest, Tom. Have I ever really worked a day in my life?
No, not at all.
No,
That
they'd
never
be like-
happened.
They'd say, hey, you have to push some buttons while Tom's on vacation. And I'd say, sounds good. And sometimes when we would, because we'd play best ofs, I would just bring a blanket and take a nap on the floor for 20 minutes. Isn't that so insane?
Good job.
You would talk to me on the radio, though, when I'd call in.
We'd let you call in, but it was so funny, Tom, because it was literally like, okay, you have to play these segments and talk a little bit here and there. And I remember being in my 20s and I could just sleep anywhere for any short amount of time.
Right.
And just blammo right on the floor. Because I'm like, it's 6 a.m. Why don't I take a nap? Like, oh my God.
An adjuster's giving me shit right now.
I saw that.
Thomas Warhol.
And
I'm a
as a
claims
adjuster-
adjuster. Mike
You got
does
that
care
right.
for his
I like
clients.
you guys.
I'm not going to be quiet over
Okay,
this
so-
one, Catherine.
I quit.
Sorry.
Well, Joe
okay.
raised a good point in the chat. He said, when do you sleep, Mike? Because apparently, according to Tom, and according to me, by the way, you text basically any time of the day.
Joe, who are you, my mom?
You can call me even unless I'm asleep, but it's like, how do we know when that is if you're texting me at, let's see, 4 o'clock in the morning the other day, 4:30 a.m.?
You just put the ball in the thing and spin it. That's all.
Just hope for the best.
Yep.
I got to point something out here that may not be obvious to a lot of people. And one thing that I really love about doing this show, because it's all about having fun. We're not on here railing on this or railing on that. Oh my God, everything sucks and everything. We're trying to have fun, have a few laughs, all the great stuff. And I won't identify anyone, but of the 5 people on this show right now, it's about a 50-50 split, because I'm right in the middle between, like, not really conservative, but let's say a little bit left and a little bit right. How is it possible that we can all work together when 2 are a little bit left, 2 are a little bit right, one's in the middle? How is it possible we could work together? It should be impossible, don't you think?
Wow. It all depends on how you define yourself, right?
I suppose.
And
I just
You're wrong about a third of the time, and I just let it go.
There you
wrong about what?
All sorts of
Just in general.
Like being your friend? Is that a mistake?
Yep,
That's one of the third.
that's a mistake.
That's a huge mistake. But no, I love that we come on the show. It's like we've known each other forever, which we have, and we come on and we have fun. It's not pissing and moaning about everything, which is what, I mean, I don't know about radio anymore, because it is what it is. But every time you snap on the television now, somebody is just railing about something on the news.
Just don't follow me on X.
I have a legal question.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so all of a sudden,
Brittany, I'll see if you're right.
all of a sudden, I get these documents from our HOA in Minnesota saying that you cannot have a business in your house.
Uh-oh.
You think that's going
be
forward.
broadcasting
Going
live?
forward, but you can have a
Are we grandfathered in?
like a Zoom meeting or something. I'm like, is this directed towards us? Do you think because of the parking situation?
Oh man.
I'm
we
wondering
we
when-
blocked the wrong person with the cars too many
who's
times.
listening? Okay, I want to know who's listening. Two, I think we go with the Pulp Fiction of wrong number. Okay, and then I don't know. I'm out of ideas. Brett, you got anything else to come up with?
Yeah, Catherine, I think you're right. Is that like what is different
Yeah.
between this and a Zoom? And you're not headquartered out of there. Plus, I would
No.
think their big thing is people coming and going. So
Well,
like
every once in a while, we'll have like a lot of cars. And
Yeah, I
it
tell
really
people-
makes a certain couple of neighbors insane when there's
Yeah.
cars in the driveway.
Yeah.
So
Doesn't like where I park.
Are we
No.
going to have to sell the house?
Yep, we're gonna have to move again.
Well, no.
I feel like they changed the HOA without talking to us. They knew
Yes.
that we were doing a podcast out of the house in
For at
the
least
first
a
place.
year, right?
Yeah.
Can we
Almost.
stop with the admissions? Let's just
Let's
talk generally.
We're handing
There's
this
a
off to Michael.
obligation.
I kind of feel like this is an attack.
Yeah.
A little
I-
bit of an attack.
I will
We
tell
could,
you.
we could get our lawyer to do another address for the business and just make this a whatever it is.
Satellite.
And we can smoke, because if we smoke, then it can't be a business.
No, that's true. Exactly right.
I made up that rule. Brittany, just
Smoking or
so
non-smoking?
you know.
Yeah, I don't understand what that's all about. But there's a lot of that going on in my life right now. I'm getting, you can't do this and you can't do that. You know, bep. Just because I won't kiss political ass. They hate it. And
Maybe
it's
we should
both
I
sides.
think we
I
should
have-
start. Maybe it'd make our lives better.
I have a solution.
Okay, here we go.
It's rare because I've never been a business person in my life. But Tom, I watched this show where they were like, how can we figure out a way to let people smoke in bars? And there's a loophole that if it's something as an art installation, you can smoke. So they were like, this is a
Really?
play. This isn't a bar. This is a play. And every night you can have like people sit here and watch people smoke. So if we just say this, what we're doing is an art installation, we can do anything we want.
Yeah. That,
It
now,
is an art.
it's before you were born, Britt. Okay. But back when they first attacked pornography, that's how they got around it, was they started a section of how it was art. It was a play.
Yeah.
And since it was a play, then it was
yeah.
pornography.
Yep.
So at the art houses, you'd go to watch art movies, and that's where Pee Wee Herman got busted.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
right.
Yeah. Yep.
And how I know
Absolutely.
that? Because I read the internet.
And no other way.
No other way.
Somebody,
This-
Brittany, you got to read what Mike Johnson just posted.
Just tell your neighbors you're a drug dealer. Once us cops see who it is, we'll just laugh and leave. Perfect
There you
advice.
go. Mike,
I
thank
don't
you.
think that's good advice.
I think that's great advice. Yeah.
I can start dealing drugs if it'll help the show. I
No,
don't
that's one of those where they come in with that idea, and I'm like, no, that's not the law. Can't do that.
Oh, well. Tell the HOA to shove it. It's a special art.
Also, a great idea.
What's that?
It's telling the HOA to shove it. Usually
No,
doesn't
bad
work
idea.
great.
Yeah.
Tom's Arts Performing Center. I kind of like that.
I like that.
What was the original Arts Performing Center? It was a strip club, wasn't it?
It was.
It was, yeah.
yeah.
Arts Performing Center was a
It
strip
was in
club.
Paris, actually. I think it was in Paris. Not that I
All
know,
right. Well,
other than the internet. Never been there.
indeed. Just post Dave outside the front door. Yeah, posting Dave out there, who's a gigantic man. They'd leave. I just don't understand after a year why it's all of a sudden a problem. But I am getting just punched in the nuts by everybody right now. And you can keep doing it to me because,
I'm
I'll
not
live
doing
through
that.
it. No, Catherine's not doing that.
I
That's very
don't
true.
wanna know
Perfectly
about,
clear.
like-
I'm not doing that.
But,
That's a
radio
different
and
podcast
television.
that I will
and-
not be a part of.
Yeah.
God. It's just,
Imagine if I showed up, got word, and they just showed up one day at one of the shows.
well, again, here's what we're going to do. We're going to solve this problem. We'll sell you the house for twice what we paid for it.
Oh, there you
Other
go.
than that, shut up.
No, we can just have it on the market for 5 years.
Yeah.
We want $1 million for it, and
Yep.
no one will buy it.
There you go.
I think think our lawyers should get a copy of the HOA rules so you can read it through.
Yes,
Make
I
some-
think so.
Make some suggestions.
Well, that's one of the reasons I moved out of Minneapolis is because the HOA was just getting so unbearable, just constantly complaining. They
Yep.
fined me $1,000 for putting an air conditioner in.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yep. They're like, you can't have an air conditioner in here. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll take it down. But they're like, but you already did it, so we're going to fine you. And it was like my bedroom, I put it on the top because it was a 2-floor thing and the bedroom was on the top floor. And even in the winter, I didn't have to turn my furnace on because the bedroom was 80 degrees all year round because I don't know why. Maybe my neighbors liked it really warm and it bled through the walls. I was like, I can't sleep in 80-degree heat in the winter. So I put in a little window AC in, and that was a big mistake, apparently.
You were in a bougie neighborhood because let me tell you, this part of Minneapolis I'm in, nobody cares what you do. It's lovely.
I think that's the recent problem, though, Britt. Someone has cared and caused problems there, but that's just me talking. So I think Troy
check
needs
your
to,
email.
Troy needs to settle down. Okay, I will check. When I get email again, which is when my laptop goes up this afternoon, because it's still not on my phone.
I thought you were going to get it last weekend.
That was the hope, but I didn't get the. Someone was going to fly to Boston and bring me a laptop. They never arrived. So,
well, where's your laptop? Did they
it's
steal
still
it?
it's in the office, so I'll get it on. I'll get it this afternoon. I'll have emails on my phone by this afternoon.
There was 30 inches of snow that might have prevented them from bringing it to you.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe.
Excuses.
Were they even having flights into Boston?
Not during that time.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, lots of flights were canceled all over the place. Yep.
All right. You want to take the final break here? Come back and wrap it up, Andrew?
Sounds wonderful.
Certainly.
All right. We'll be right back. I'm talking with my friends Michael Bilski and Brad Huckle of North American Banking Company. Guys, business owners have had to deal with a lot over the last few years, haven't they?
They sure have, Tommy. We pride ourselves on being able to help our customers with the challenges they face.
Our business bankers are experts and are always ready to help our customers capitalize on opportunities and solve problems.
Loan decisions come quickly because they're made here in the Twin Cities and not shipped out of state like at some of the national banks in town.
This allows our customers to expand their businesses with confidence, knowing that they have our team of experts in their corner.
Okay, so now you give me this big thing at the end. Way to go.
Well, you are the professional.
Oh, I forgot.
Look, I know Brad and Mike, and I trust them with my banking. They've personally delivered on everything they've just said, so why not bank with my banker? North American Banking Company, a better banking experience, member FDIC, equal housing lender. We're rocking out, man. That's all I
Catherine,
have to
that
say.
you're going to make me read. I got another water, so that's my payment.
Feel free.
There you
Feel free
go.
to hydrate as much as you'd like.
Boy, that pissed off the people that are listening. I'll tell you that. They're making all these comments about
HOAs.
HOA fees?
Yeah.
The problem with an HOA is they can pass a rule today that says no podcast.
Yep.
And that would be the rule if they all vote for it.
But if you're already in,
New rules they can do all the time.
Well, then they can buy the house.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. You want to buy the house? Buy the house. Otherwise, leave me
We're
alone.
not in St. Louis Park, so there's no rules against black people and Jews. So it's crazy. There are
What?
There are
doesn't
papers.
St. Louis Park have a Muslim mayor?
No.
I thought she
There's
won.
these $1,900 restrictions on houses in St. Louis Park that you cannot sell it to a black person or a Jew. They still exist. It's crazy.
But they're just not
Why don't they just delete
Enforce
those?
them. Right. It'd be nuts, but yeah, they exist
my
out there.
God.
I mean, I would bet you 75% that Brittany's house has a restriction on it in Minneapolis that says that.
Really?
Brittany.
Way to go,
sorry.
Brittany. It's
Move.
your fault.
I'm going to
Am I-
protest your house.
Catherine, am I canceled? Is this?
I think you might
am I-
be canceled.
Right now,
Oh, God.
I'm tagging my talk right now.
I can't. You can't do much without. Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I guess I'm always sorry.
Yeah, every so often you see a story about like how the city has a law from the 1700s that's like, women aren't allowed to go out after dark, and people are like,
Yeah,
can you
or be
believe that in this city women aren't allowed to go after? It's like they've been doing it for 250 years. No one cares anymore.
Okay, when we talk about AI being useful for things like this, can't we just have AI search through all the laws, make a list of the dumb ones, and we just sign something and they're done? Like, what are we doing?
The problem with that is every once in a while it becomes important. So like suddenly, like 2 months ago, nobody ever thought the Third Amendment would ever used again. Now suddenly it's in the forefront of society. It's crazy. And for those who are not learned in the law, Third Amendment involves going into people's houses and staying there even though you don't have a warrant.
It's quartering.
Yeah, but I think that like eating an orange at 2 p.m. being illegal is something that like we could probably safely take off the books, Mike.
Well, but I think there should at least be some explanation of why that exists.
I do want the backstory.
What happened? Somebody sitting around going, fuckers are eating oranges in the afternoon. Why aren't they working?
Oh yeah, there's always like these weird little things like you can't have your donkey drink water in the public square or whatever. And it's like, you just know that some peasant brought their donkey to drink water and it like kicked the king or something. And then they had to execute him.
in the fountain.
It's the original angry HOAs.
Yeah, it really is.
Yep. I would say this is all about the guest parking and blocking this, that, and the other thing. Instead of telling us we can't do the show anymore, why don't you just show us where they should park?
They have.
Where?
Anywhere other than in front of our house.
Yeah, exactly.
This isn't something to hold on to for the future. Let's not have this.
Right. Sorry. Michael, as you know, I'm getting shit from all sides and I'm getting really tired of it. And I might have to start punching people.
Yeah, well, until they go after me, I don't care.
Run. She's the only one there. Run, Catherine.
We're going through a situation in America right now. It's not just, any special place in America where people resent the shit out of you if you succeeded.
Or have a different opinion.
Or have a different opinion. Why? I'm happy for you Brittany, let's be honest. You've got a great career and you have no talent. So the fact
Preach. I also go, I am the American dream. I do nothing and somehow have the best life ever. I have no idea how I fell into my life, except I show up every day and go, wow, I'm so freaking lucky.
Yep.
Indeed.
She has that positivity of Farrakhan, every day when you talk, she starts with, brother looks good, and that gets it done.
All right. Well, we'll figure this whole situation out. And like I said, if they want to buy the house, good. We'll just go somewhere else.
But you said you were never going to move again.
You need to move again.
Yeah, really.
I didn't want to, but now they're treating my friends like dirt.
Like I said, we'll just put it on the market for $1 million.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, lay down those buckets.
I'd probably use for $1 million. I mean, I like my house. I hate moving, but I like $1 million a lot.
That's true. That is true. All right, I'll get over it. But it's just every day there's something like this going on, and I know who's driving it. There's no question about that. But such is life.
Such is
All right.
life.
So
who's
any
driving it?
Oh, I definitely do. Absolutely.
Okay, we have to have an off-air discussion about it.
Yes.
We do. You're absolutely right.
Confuses me. I don't think there's some great power behind it all.
Oh, no. I don't think it's great power. I just think it's, Mike, as you know, if you succeed in America without their help, they don't like you.
Yep, that
That's
happens.
a fact. That is
There's
a
a
fact.
lawyer. There's a lawyer in Florida. His name's John Morgan. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Every time one of his friends wins a case, okay, he'll get in his plane, he'll fly to their place and take them to dinner.
Jeez.
And he doesn't get any money. He doesn't get anything. But
Yep.
to me, that's one of the nicest things you could do. Like, you see somebody's success, you're like, got nothing to do with me, but I'm so happy that you're happy.
Right.
I think it's just an excuse to get in his private plane.
Right?
Yeah, maybe.
Guy is like, just send me DoorDash. Oh my God.
Cynical. Don't be so damn cynical.
Oh, dang.
Yes.
I have to take my private jet to dinner again.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's
the
too
burden.
bad. Too bad. All right. Is that going to do it?
Unfortunately, I would say yes, but I will see you on Saturday, so my heart is expanded.
Mhm.
Oh, I understand.
And
It's all.
it's going to be warm here on Saturday.
Yeah, 'cause
warmish.
I'm bringing the cold that way.
Yeah. Yep.
So
You
I can have dinner with the Godfather on Saturday night. Nobody else around, just me and you talking it out.
All right, that'll do it, and we will talk. Britt, by the way, the hair looks great. I really like the hairstyle.
does look nice.
Guys. Thanks. Oh, man. I feel good. I feel confident.
Now
Yeah.
we're talking. All right, we'll talk to everyone tomorrow. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
I got a picture in my pocket that reminds me of this woes before. Every time I hear the singing reminds me how you talk in my door.